Hey there, Cancer. It's Ashley here. We're going to do your reading for November 2021. Oracle decks have been shuffled. We're going to look at past, present, and future and see what's been going on with you and where things might be headed as we move into the month of November and the near future. So a couple weeks into December here. Now we are going into eclipse season, or rather the second part of eclipse season this year. And I will be doing bonuses for that, so keep an eye out for that. Hit that notification bell if you're interested in what might be coming up for you specifically around these eclipses. Alright, so this is not going to resonate for every Cancer out there. If it does not, go ahead and check your other placements. The schedule for that is down below in the description box. Again, you can just turn on that notification bell, not worry about it, and you'll see when they pop up. And please remember to like and subscribe, support the channel. I really appreciate all of your time and energy, and I hope you'll leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. So what's going on for Cancer in November 2021? We have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Swords, definitely some speed coming in November, and the Seven of Cups, Justice, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. All right. Ooh, at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands. So definitely some sort of passionate new beginning coming in here, and it looks like it's coming in with some speed. We will see what that might be for you. I do feel like there's sort of this feeling of kind of the universe stepping in on perhaps a past love relationship here. And I feel like it's like as soon as you retract your energy, they come speeding towards you. But I do feel like it kind of puts you into a reflection period. I think your concerns at this time are stability, abundance, you know, kind of establishing yourself in a really solid place in your life here. So we're going to see what's going on. In the past position, we have beyond the ordinary. And so this is kind of that faded energy I was talking about. It's like the universe stepping in and kind of playing its part in what's unfolding for you. What this card talks about is kind of having like this realization that you're not the only player in this game. You're here to co-create with the universe, and I feel like there's some things that are unknown to you on a logical, mental level, and I feel like you're okay with that, or you're getting okay with that, even if that's maybe been a struggle in the past, that there are some things outside of your control, and we don't always know the reasoning behind why something might need to happen or has happened, right? With the Six of Cups, Justice, and the Page of Cups, I do feel like there's been some kind of genuine love offer or communication here in the past in an attempt to bring truth and balance into a situation. With Justice here, you could certainly be dealing with a Libra. but we also have some heavy water coming in this past position. So let's see what other details we can get here. With the Six of Cups, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. With the Justice card, we have the Page of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. And with the Page of Cups, we have the Page of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So very clearly to me, there was an offer made. I mean, it's showing up here in every spot. An offer of stability, a new seed. Let's manifest something together. Let's manifest something that is balanced. Let's change things up here, right? And I do feel like this probably took place with a soulmate. Could have been a lover, could have been a friend, somebody that you've had some time with, some past experience with perhaps. And I think ultimately, I feel like perhaps for many of you, this offer came from you to this other person. But I feel like what this person decided to do was perhaps escape the offer, to pull away. When I first laid out the cards, I was definitely getting some runner-chaser vibes. If you're dealing with a twin flame, I do feel like that is showing up in this reading. And I do believe that showed up in another reading as well. Let me see if I can remember who that was. You know, I had to do some redos of the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius readings because my sound was off. And so that may have shown up in one of the air signs. I'm not seeing it with the fire signs here. So, anyway, take that as it resonates. We do have air showing up here with Libra, the Seven of Swords. We also have some Aquarius coming in with that Wheel of Fortune. So you could certainly be dealing with an air sign here. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like this offer that you brought forward, and certainly flip it if it better fits your scenario, I think it was very genuine. I think you wanted things to shift in a brighter direction. I think that there is a lot of passion and love for this person, and I think that you wanted things to go in a new direction. But something about this offer got rejected, okay? Or avoided almost like, I kind of feel like this person's almost like self-sabotaging, not wanting to get too deep with you out of fear, trying to protect themselves in some way, and it's showing up as some kind of immature energy here. We have quite a few pages showing up in this row. So let's see how this progresses here. In the present moment, which would be November, we have the Antelope Spirit, and it says life is speeding up. And I kind of get this running vibe here off that card as well, like someone's running in the other direction. I feel like that might be you at this point. So it's kind of like the tables have turned a little bit, and as soon as they refuse this offer, you're like, peace. We have the Knight of Swords, the Four of Swords, and the Two of Wands. So clearly some choice to take a leap here may be coming up. Now, with the Two of Wands, this can be you know, the need to expand beyond the ace, right? But you can see this break in the pathway here. And so it kind of reminds me of the Fool's energy, where we have to take this leap of faith in order for something to expand. And, you know, this antelope is leaping in his run there. And so I do feel like that's perhaps something you've even recognized, that you could present this offer, but if it was not accepted, you had to take this leap in a new direction on your own. Now, I do feel like communication is showing up here with this Knight of Swords. That's fast, speed, right? Things are happening here. I want to get some more cards to clarify what that might be. But I feel like on some level you've retracted your energy. It is your center card here. And I think in doing so, that is activating the chaser in the other person in this dynamic. So let's see what we get here. With the Knight of Swords, why do we have that? We have the Ten of Swords. So, you know, perhaps this is your communication, okay, if you don't take my offer, this is done, right? And Seven of Wands. I do feel like somebody doesn't like that. Somebody doesn't like that communication, but I feel like in some ways you're recognizing that you have to stand up for yourself here. Depending on what's happening in this dynamic at this time, you know, perhaps you're seeking balance and reciprocal energy with this Justice card here. Something new, some sort of turn in the tables here is what you were wanting to manifest with this person. Now, that may mean that things aren't balanced or weren't balanced, and that's why you wanted something to change. It could be that there's some untruths, especially with that Seven of Swords and Justice showing up in the same row. Some immaturity here that you didn't want anymore, and so I do feel like you're standing up for yourself here. With the Four of Swords, we have the Five of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, I do feel like you're kind of retracting your energy from the drama, from any arguments with this person about this. And I think it's because you ultimately have this in mind, this Ten of Pentacles. You want what you want, right? And you deserve it. And so I think that's what you're going for. And if this person isn't willing to follow you on that path to a stable legacy, something that is committed, something that is solid, then you're going it elsewhere to create that. With the Two of Wands, we have Judgment and the High Priestess. Now, what I think might be happening here is that this triggers them to make a choice here. Could be dealing with a Pisces. We've got some Scorpio showing up with that Pluto energy of the Judgment card. Definitely some air, fire. Could be any sign here. I feel like the fear of the unknown is what's maybe kept this person from this choice. But I feel like on the same level, because you're deciding to make this choice for yourself and move forward, you're going into the unknown too, right? You're having to take a leap and see what happens, see where you land. And so it's almost like that action on your part pulls them out of their, I want to say their reverie here, and kind of calls something forth in them as well. let's see what's going on as November closes out and we move into December here in this future position. We have clarity. So definitely some retracted energy here. You can see that she is going within, meditating. She is activating that crown chakra. And trying to bring in some inner clarity here of things that have maybe transpired up till now. And I do feel like clarity is coming for you. We do have the Seven of Cups there. And, you know, that can often represent that there's been some confusion, you know, like there's all these choices, but what do we do, right? And so oftentimes that Seven of Cups is, you know, all these different options in the clouds, and it can be like this deceptive illusion or lack of clarity. So I do feel like clarity is coming in for you. We have the Nine of Wands and the King of Pentacles. And I think it's because you've persevered for your own stability here. You're not quitting. Even if it's scary, even if the outcome's unknown, you are transforming something within you. It's interesting, on this King of Pentacles, one of his antlers here has a mushroom growing out of it, and it looks like his cheeks are also made out of mushrooms in this depiction here. And so it's like something has grown out of this ending, right? It's like you know, mushrooms kind of help to decompose things. They grow kind of in spots in the forest that are hard to find if you've ever gone mushroom hunting. And so perhaps this clarity that you've been seeking is finally starting to pop through as to maybe what the lesson was here or where you're going next. Let's see. Seven of Cups, the Six of Cups. So there was some confusion about this dynamic, probably on both sides. And the Seven of Pentacles. I think what's actually becoming very clear for this person, for the person you're dealing with, is that you are their soulmate. It's like by the time you've ended this and walked away because you're not going to tolerate anything except for what you need out of this dynamic, suddenly they come to this realization that maybe they should have put in the effort. Maybe they should have put in the work here. The Nine of Wands, we have the Fool. So there's that leap of faith that I was talking about. You're persevering for a new beginning for yourself here, even though you're jumping into this unknown, because you are, you know, putting on a brave face here. You're doing it even if it's scary. With this King of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, focusing on that stability, and the Five of Swords, going off on your own. You are ride or die here. It's like you need to establish stability, your legacy, and when this person refused to come with, you're doing it anyway. And I think that perhaps for you, the thing that gets clarified here is that maybe it needed to happen that way. One, to trigger them to their own realization. But two, it's like you need to kind of go off and create this stability for yourself. This I stand for myself to the end, right? Not only in abundance, not only in material ways, but kind of recognizing that you can be independent and stand for yourself whether you're in a relationship or not, right? Super powerful. Looks like an intense situation for you in November, but I feel like it goes in a positive direction. We do have that Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck, so I feel like, and then the Ten of Swords, and then the Tower, and then the Ten of Cups, and then the Emperor. So on some level, I feel like this, you going off kind of on your own, kind of blasts this person out of their seat a little bit, but also it allows you to boss up in a way too. So it's like you're doing it for the both of you in some way. Looks really good, Cancer. I hope that was helpful. Please join me for the eclipse bonus readings that I'm going to do, and I hope to see you there. Have a great November and keep being a total badass, because I think it's going to pay off. Bye.